done this video twice now. I just want it to be as quick and as super simple as humanly possible. So I take wire, this is 10 gauge. I clipped it about this long, okay? Let me show you how I clip it real fast because this is important as well. Energy moves in a spiral, in a wave, but when we have like points on a crystal, basically if I have 1 point here and 1 point here, energy is gonna be traveling to 1 point and the other point. If I have points everywhere, the energy is doing the same thing, right? So I wanna just be, I wanna give it some more detail. And when I clip the ends, I wanna give it a point, almost like a spear, not like a flathead screwdriver, like a spear, okay? So you will take your clippers or your wire cutters and you will just try to slowly and very softly carve that point into the tip, and then you should be good. And if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. It is what it is. Again, 10 or 12 gauge, either one's fine. I use 6 gauge for some of these too, for the wire, and that's for the short ones here. Then I take the 24 gauge wire, and I take more than I need. I just use the rest of my spool. I just pulled it all out. I'm gonna wrap this sucker. I'm 2,197 miles north of the hemisphere. I'm in Nevada, and not the hemisphere, I'm so sorry, the equator. And so anyways, I'm gonna make sure that I wrap mine in a positive spiral, which is like clockwise. And then if you're south of the hemisphere, or Jesus Christmas, the equator, you're gonna go counterclockwise. Notice that as I wrap, okay, I'm trying to keep it as close as humanly possible. I want it to be a coil. I don't want it to be messy. After a certain point, I can start taking the actual copper and just spinning it and kind of spool it. But I want it to be tight. I want it to be clean. You can probably get away with not so clean. I have some gaps and it is spinning on itself right now. So I'm just gonna do this. Some gaps are okay. You're not like fucking things up, The important thing is that we're putting energy from the air into the ground. And, a lot of people will say, oh, does this work? It fucking works, I'm telling you that. There's also times, though, that I notice that I do it and it doesn't work. So what I've learned is it also depends on where you put it, how you put it down into the ground. The quality of how you make it as well does matter. And it doesn't have to be super expensive either. You might make something super fucking expensive that does not work. So I really like these because they're quick, they're simple, and for me, they've seemed to work really well. Now that I've gotten to the end, I'm just gonna clip like 4 inches out, and then I'm gonna kind of just wrap it and tie it. Subscribe to me for part 2, and I'm gonna show you guys where and how to put these things into the ground so that way it makes sense for you.